Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am coming back at you guys with another video, and today this is going to be a blending eyeshadow one-on-one tutorial with yours truly, me. If you guys want to know my tips on how to get the perfect blend for your eyes, then keep on watching. But before we get on with the video, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm super stoked to do this video right now. As you can tell from the title, we're just gonna do just an intimate me and you one-on-one eyeshadow talk through. I'm gonna show you guys the basics of blending and the concept. We're gonna zoom in into the eyes. You guys are really gonna get the full details on how you blend and how I learned when I started. We're gonna do a simple eye look. You guys are going to get a good educational video today. Another thing that I want to mention is that I have a community tab, so make sure you guys always check out my community tab because I like to do polls on what type of videos you guys want to see. And if you don't see any titles in my poll that you're interested, you can always drop it down in my comments down below or in the comments down in my community tab, so I know exactly what you guys want to see, so I can get that video out there for you guys, because I only want to do videos that you guys want to see. Okay, so that's that. So we're gonna be doing eyeshadow one-on-one. I am going to work, so I figured that this is the best time to do the video. Now it took me a while to figure out which eyeshadow palette that I want to do, and I'm just gonna do an old school palette which I got last year, which is the Perception palette from Makeup Shayla, which is this right here. We're gonna do like a nice warm eyeshadow look. If you guys like this video, make sure you thumbs this up, that I know that I should move on to do like your colorful bold eyeshadow look. So if you guys are interested in that next, let me know. So this is going to be your basic, somebody that's getting into makeup and want to know how to blend. I work in the makeup world, and a lot of people say, where do I put your first color? What is a transitional color? Okay, so let's go on with what is a transitional color. A transitional color is a color that you put first in the crease or just above the crease. This is going to be your first base of color that will help the eyeshadow or the eyeshadow look that you want to blend and flow right through. So you always want to start off with your transitional color. It's like telling a story. You want to tell a story in your eye, so you want to pick the best transitional colors for your crease. Now I am gonna go in with a fluffy blending brush because I want my first transitional color to be blown out, and I want it to be very, very blended. So we are going to zoom into the eye. Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is prime the lid. I already did my eyebrows. Let me just push my hair back so we don't get anything in the way. So for primer, you could use anything. You could use MAC Painter Repot. You could use Urban Decay Potion Primer. You could use any primer that you want. Me personally, I like to use concealer because I feel like I have a darkness around the eye, and I feel like it conceals the darkness and it allows me to have a smooth canvas in the eye. So that's what we're gonna do. I take almost any concealer, but the concealer I like to prime my lids with is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I use the color Golden 40. Everything that I'll use will be in the description box down below. I feel like they renamed this, and I forgot in the top of my head what they renamed this color to, but it will be in the description box down below. So what I do is that I prime the lids with concealer. And not only that, I like using concealer because it saves a lot of money. If you're shopping for makeup, you could just use your concealer to act as a primer. To tell you the truth, it'll save you a bunch of money. So I'm taking my big buffing brush, which I absolutely love, from Morphe. This is the M173. These brushes you've seen me use in previous videos before because I actually like it. So I take this buffing brush and I kind of just blend everything in the lid so it doesn't leave any marks. And I like to bring it all the way up to the brow bone. I did put a lot of concealer, but that's okay. And then we're gonna blend out the other eye. So 1 second. So that's how everything is looking like. Now we're gonna set the lid. And the reason why I set the lids is because I want my lids to be smooth and I don't want my concealer to crease. What I like to use is the Fit Me loose powder in dark medium. Is it dark medium? Medium deep, I'm sorry, in number 30. This is what I like to use on the lid. This is the only thing I like to use on my lid because it creates a smooth canvas and it makes the eyeshadow apply better. So I'm going to take my sponge. You could apply it with a brush if you want to, but I like applying it with a sponge because you get the most out of the product. This is it. Do you see how smooth it looks? So look at that. So look at this one and look at that. You can see the difference, how smooth it is. This is gonna help with your blending. So we're gonna do it with the other eye. And now you have like this smooth canvas, and this is gonna help you create the perfect eyeshadow blend, okay? So now we're gonna start off with the transitional color, and then we're gonna go in with the M441 brush from Morphe, and this is how it looks like right here. It's gonna blend everything out smoothly and easily. So this is how it looks like right here. So this is the brush. So now we're gonna go in with the Perception Shayla times ColourPop, and we are going to go in with the Color Thick. So that's gonna be the first transitional. So this is how it looks like. You're gonna tap off the excess. Then you're gonna go and put it in your crease. This is my crease right here, and then we're gonna buff it upward, okay? You want your eyelids to be as smooth as possible, okay? You don't want any creases or anything, because when there's creases in your eyes, it's gonna make it hard to blend out and you're gonna get skips in your eyes, you know? This is my crease right here. Now I know where it is. I'm going to move my eyes upward and I am going to place that color into the crease. So what I like to do with my transitional, I like to go forward and back, forward and back. That's, you call that wind wiper motion. As I'm doing forward, back, I'm kind of just swirling it all the way back to the front. Forward, back, swirl, okay? So keep doing that rotation, okay? Now I'm just gonna buff everything upwards. So let me show you how you do it. So you're just gonna buff everything upward, sort of like you're dragging the product upward while, you know, doing circular motions. See how it's moving upwards? So you keep on doing that. And now you're gonna determine how high you're gonna go. Some people go as high as here. I would if I was doing a dramatic look, but we'll see how it goes. I eyeball it. Going way high, way high. I forgot the corner here, which is fine. Depends on what you want. So I'm just gonna circle this in the corners and kind of just blend all the way high. So this is how your transitional is supposed to be looking like. It's an easy blend. It's blown out. It looks very natural and it's nicely blend, okay? This is how it looks like close up. Do you see? That's how it's gonna be, very natural. So I'm gonna do this eyes and I will be right back. So now this is how your first transitional color should look like. So now we're gonna go into our second transitional color, which will go right in the lid. Usually the second transitional would be something where you're gonna deepen your eye look, okay? So we're gonna go in with the color Revenge, which is this color right here. This is gonna give you more definition in the eye. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, what I like to use for my second blend, which is my second transitional, I like to use the Morphe M443. This is a great brush. It's a little flatter than the 441 brush. You can see the difference here. What I like about this is great to get right into the crease, and it's fluffy enough to blend it out. So again, we're gonna try to find our crease again. So it's supposed to be right here, okay? And we're gonna take the color Revenge, which is more of a brick color. So this is the color Revenge. We're gonna tap off the excess and then we're gonna put it into the crease. Like, pat it in. You get the most color when you pat the color in when you're using this brush. So we're gonna pat it in a little bit. See how it is? Okay. Pat it in a little bit to get more color. See how it is? Okay. Pat it in, and then we're just gonna do a circular motion, which is okay. So this is how it's supposed to look like. It doesn't matter if you get anything into the lid because we're gonna do a semi-cut crease, which is fine. So I'm gonna do the other eyes and we'll be right back. Okay, so that's how your eyes are supposed to look like. Now we're gonna go back in with the M441 brush, and then we're just, without any product, we're just going to combine the colors just to create a nice flawless finish. And you wanna blend out all the harsh lines that you created with your second transitional, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Sort of marrying the color together. So now we're gonna go in to our third color, and that's gonna be for the outer corners into the crease, so we could deepen it up a little bit more. You can stop here and cut the crease if you want to, but if you want a little bit more depth into your eyeshadow and you want to do a little bit of a darkness to add a little bit of a definition, then you're gonna add in your third color. And I'm gonna go in with Played Out, which is a deep brown color right here, and it's gonna be in the outer corner, and I'm gonna sweep it into the crease. And the brush that I'm gonna be using, which is a smaller brush, this is the MAC 221. To me, this is like a baby version of the Morphe's M441 brush, but it is smaller and it will get the job done. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, it's a really dark color, and then we're gonna start out in the outer corners, and then we're gonna sweep it into the crease. See right here? What I like to do, I like to kind of just, you know, kind of pull so I could get that V shape into the eyelid, so I can see where I'm going. So this is how it is supposed to look like, and I'm doing a circular motion. And you want to go very lightly on dark colors. I rather build a dark color than actually put a lot and then get effed up. You know what I mean? So we are building it, and then we're going to drag it into the crease. Just the excess product, we're dragging it into the crease. See, that's how it's going. So you're doing back and forth, circular motion to blend everything out so you can get a perfect blend. So this is how it's looking like. Perfecto. So we're gonna do the other eye, Played Out. We're gonna start from the end right here, and then we're gonna move it into the crease. And as you moving it inwards, outwards, inwards, outwards, back and forth, you're gonna also do a circular motion. So I'm gonna do this eye, and I'll be right back. All right, so this is how your blend is supposed to look like. Now this is optional, but I think you guys should do it. I'm gonna go back in with my M433. That's the color that I picked up, the second transitional, the color that I picked up, which was Revenge, and I'm just gonna blend out the edges of that darker color. So we're gonna do that. Okay, and do the same with the other eye. Back and forth, just to blend out the color. And you don't need to pick up any colors, just blend it out, you should be fine. And you're gonna go back with this color, your first transitional blend, and then you're just gonna pretty much go back in with this color so you don't lose any of these colors that you did previously. So that's what we're doing. So this is how it's supposed to be. Now we're gonna do a cut crease. at the brush that I use for a cut crease. I use multiple brushes. I use one of my MAC brushes, which I forgot and I cannot find. That's the brush I do prefer. If I could find the picture of it, I would leave it in the screen, and I'll leave the brush number down in the description box below. But since I can't find it, the next best thing is my Morphe 224 brush. So this is how it looks like. This is what I like to make my cut crease. So that's what we're gonna do. You could take any concealer, it really doesn't matter. And then we're going to cut the crease. So we're not gonna do a full-blown cut crease. I'm gonna do a half cut crease. So like what I like to do is like I like to start in the middle like this and kind of drag it down. Okay? Open your eyes. So this is gonna be where you want your cut crease to stop. And I'm sort of stamping it. So we're stamping it to create a shape. Now this part is tedious. You want to take your time, and I don't want to talk too much, but just watch what I'm doing. Just follow your lid shape and just go above that, because this part right here, this is going to be your reference part and how far you want to take your cut crease, okay? So this is how your cut crease is supposed to look like. This is a half cut crease. So I'm going to do the other lid and I will be right back. Mind you, this, you have to take your time in doing this. The trick is to stamp it so you can get a straight line. Stamp it and go slow. Okay? Take your time. You know, that's the best thing to perfect a cut crease. Okay? I'm going to do this eyes and I will be right back. So this is how your cut crease is supposed to look like. So now I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush for the lids. This is my MAC 2331. And then we're going to go in with Spill the Tea. And honestly, Spill the Tea is my favorite eyeshadow from this whole palette. It's so pretty. I don't think I have a color like this in any palette. And we're going to wet the brush. You don't need to do it, but I feel like with shimmer eyeshadows, I like to wet my brush with a setting spray, because I feel like you get the full intensity of that eyeshadow. So I spray it, and then we're gonna go in with Spill the Tea as your lid color. So I like to tap it. So we're tapping. You don't want to swipe it because it won't look good. Just want to keep tapping it. And I notice when you do that, you get a perfect eyeshadow application for the lid. The colors will be really pretty and you're not disturbing your eyeshadow look. So this is how it's supposed to look like. Now we're gonna go back in with my 443 color. We're gonna go back in with Revenge, and then we're just gonna swoop in the color so it could get like that really nice, you know, blend. That's what I like to do with eyeshadow sometimes. I like to just sweep it into the color. So we're just gonna sweep it into that color. Boom, boom, boom. Just so it could look like it's blending into each other. Just lightly into the lid. I'm gonna do the same for this other eye as well. The reason why I'm doing this right here is to make it flow all together. It won't be too harsh, and it's gonna make the blend that I'm gonna do with the dark color, the dark eyeshadow, to blend cohesively. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing that. This is optional. You don't really need to do that, but I like doing that because it just makes the eyeshadow looks great. You know what I mean? I'm going to go back in with my M221, and I'm going to go back in with that dark color, which is played out. Take the color, tap some of it off, and then we're just going to blend it in circular motions into the lid. We're just deepening the outer corners a little bit. Do you see how that is kind of just helps it to be more cohesive. I don't know. I feel like it does for me. So we're gonna do the same circular motion just to blend out the outer corners a little bit. So this is how your eyeshadow should look like. I'm going to put mascara, lashes. I'm going to finish off my face, and then I'll be right back to finish the video. So give me a second. Okay guys, so I just finished doing my makeup. I have to get dressed really quick, guys, because I'm like running late for work, but it's okay, you guys are worth it. So this is how everything looks like with lashes on. Lashes is optional, but I feel like with lashes your eye makeup will look 10 times better. So I feel like lashes is the icing on the cake. It makes everything look pretty, it makes everything look good, it makes it look like, you know, put together. But like I said, it's optional, so if you guys have really nice lashes, you could definitely opt this. But I like doing I love lashes. That's just me, I'm a lash girl. So that's it. So that's how everything looks like up close. But if I feel like I want to glow and add some like highlight underneath my brows, I'll just use the highlighter that I use for my face. I feel like I showcase this highlighter in all my videos, but this is the highlighter that I use, which is the Master Chrome highlighter. And I would take a small brush, which is the same brush that I use for the lid. I'm just gonna flip it over to this side right here. I'm just gonna highlight underneath my brow bone. So that's what I'm going to do to finish off the eye makeup. So that's how it's gonna look like here. So that's how it's looking like so far. Really pretty. So this is also optional. I'm gonna put a little liner underneath. Usually I don't put liner, but for the sake of the video, and if somebody wants to do a liner underneath the eye, you definitely can. So I'm gonna take a regular black eyeliner. This is from Morphe. This is called Dark Room, and I'm just gonna smudge this underneath my eyes. And what I like to do is, like, I like to open my eyes really wide and put that underneath, or I will take the end of a brush, pull it down, because usually your finger will leave a dent in your face, so you don't want that. So I like to pull that down with a brush, the backhand brush of any brush you want. Pull it down and apply the liner. So this is how it's looking like. So you can see how your eyes look with liner and without. So we're gonna do this liner right here. Right in the waterlines. So that's how it's looking like right now. Now we're gonna smoke the bottom lash. I'm gonna go in with Revenge right here, and we're gonna smoke out the bottom lashes. And I'm gonna take my Morphe E17 brush, and this is like a small detailed blending brush. Take that color right here and then tap off the excess, and then we're just gonna smoke the bottom. Kind of just run it through underneath your waterline. So this is how it's supposed to be looking like so far. Boom shakalaka. And now I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is a lip brush, but I like using this for the outer corner because it's small enough to get in that corner. And I use my highlighter that I use in my face sometimes, or I would use a lighter color from the palette, but we're gonna use the highlighter that I use because it's warmer, and this is giving me warm vibes. So that's what we're going to do. This is optional, but I feel like this puts the eye look together. And when you do that, it opens up your eyes, I feel like. Now we are going to run a little bit of mascara underneath the lash. I normally don't do this, not often, but some people, I don't have any under eyelashes, but for the sake of the video and to do a complete eye look, I'm going to do that. And I use the extended play Gigabyte lash from MAC because it's really small and it's the only mascara that really grabs underneath my lashes. So my baby lashes are out and ready to play. Okay, YouTube, so this is it. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, and let me know if you guys tried out this eyeshadow look. Let me know, and if you guys are on Instagram and you do post it, please tag me on Instagram so I can see the look that you guys created. That would be awesome. I hope this blending eyeshadow one-on-one video help you guys at least a little in your journey of learning how to apply and blend out your eyeshadow. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and remember to hit that notification bell down below so you guys can be further notified when I upload my videos. And make sure you check my community tab once again so you guys could be involved and vote for videos that you guys want to see, because like I said in the beginning of the video, I just want to post videos that you guys want to see. Pretty much it. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. It's a full house today, but yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Bye, guys.